Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous From Scratch 2. We're going to go over to Dav's Hope and collect some manufactured materials, and then we'll come back here to the crater and collect some raw materials in this video and the next one. Sys ship.
Ship recalled.
Sys zoom. See where the ship goes. See, it's like 800 meters. Sys mode. It always has to park quite a ways away from us. Can't be close. Hardly ever is. Maybe 5% of the time it parks close. Well, maybe 1% of the time. The rest of the time it's, say, 700 to 1500 meters. Kind of a pain. But it is what it is. But please look down to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That would really help us out with YouTube. YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers, and after a year and 1,500 videos, we have about 220. So we need more of your help. Sys menu. Wrong one. Sys down. Sys alternate. Those three peaks over there, the middle one. Dav's Hope is in front of that middle one. So that's where we're going. Sys zoom. Sys alternate. Sys landing.
Landing gear retracted.
That'll make it for us to get there quicker. You start to see Dav's Hope now at the lower part of our windshield. And that's where we're headed. Sys landing. Even though there's no atmosphere, the landing gear will slow us down.
Landing gear deployed.
Sys alternate. Sys down. Drive assist on. They said sometimes it's hard to understand what they're saying. Low gravity warning. Sys scoop. So we'll spend a little bit of time collecting here in a video, and then we'll go back out to the crater, do one more raw material gathering, and then we'll go to Jameson.
Incoming message.
Takes me about 10 seconds longer to get around this loop than it did with a Oculus Touch controller, but it is what it is. The G2 controllers are not compatible with Elite Dangerous, so we're using a Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS X controller, and the toughest place to use it is here at Daph's Hope. Sys menu. We go back to the main menu to respawn the material, and we come back and we can load up again. And we keep doing that until we get kind of comfortable with where we're at. We're not going to collect nearly as many as I usually do. Sys scoop, because I probably in the past have done about 5 times more gathering than what you see on the videos, because it just takes so long. Because I don't want to bore you. We need more more materials, but because I'm doing 5 games, it's really hard for me to do that much extra gameplay. So you'll get to see more of my gameplay. I'm not going to skip,
Incoming message.
even though it might cost us and we might have to come back for more materials at some point while we're working with the engineers. It'll be a little more realistic that way. Just like my Assetto Corsa, braking is everything, and well, it's kind of that way now here with the HOTAS. It's all about braking and slowing down and getting around the obstacles. Sys menu. I use voice attack to bind keystrokes to voice. It's about a $10–15 app. Works pretty good. It's PC. I don't think they have it for Xbox or any of the consoles. Scoop. Sys scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Like I keep saying, I have paid for pre-order of Odyssey and alpha testing, so you'll get to see Odyssey during alpha. Just stay tuned. And as of this recording, Odyssey's not out yet, but by the time I get this recording published, it might be. So just keep an eye on our YouTube channel.
Incoming message.
For the beginning of Odyssey alpha testing. And I won't hold those videos. I will edit them and push them as quickly as possible, especially in the beginning, so you can start seeing them. So as soon as I start playing, probably within a day instead of within a few weeks, you'll start seeing the videos. Sys menu. Yeah, YouTube requires that I have 1,000 subscribers. It's very excessive. Sys scoop. and we have about 220 plus after a year and 1,500 videos. So we need much more of your help. YouTube allows you, the viewer, to subscribe to 2,000 channels for free. Now we just need one of those free ones. Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you can watch those over 1,500 videos.
Incoming message.
And underneath the video in the description, you see ways of donating, joining our Patreon, and finding our fleet carrier. So you can add tritium to its fuel tank. All of those ways will really help our channel. Our channel needs lots of help. Watch more of our playlists on No Man's Sky, Subnautica, Assetto Corsa, Racing, and Half-Life Alyx. We have a very good set of VR games right now, and Ultimate Fishing Simulator also. Is this menu? So I very much recommend the 5 games that I'm doing videos on right now. Is this Scoop?
Incoming message.
Sometimes I'll lift up my visor to see how much time we have. Try to keep the videos from 15 minutes to about 25 minutes, somewhere in there. But the 2 ways you can help us the most right now is free subscriptions and watching more of our videos. Now, of course, donation would always help. Is this menu? In the next video, we'll go back out to the crater and collect some more raw materials for one video, and then we'll go out to Jameson Crash Site and collect some encoded materials. Is this Scoop? In From Scratch 1, we did 2 sets of modules, engineer upgrading them, but we're only going to do 1 probably from now on because of time and material requirements and things like that. But it still probably takes us about a month and a half to complete our in-game and alt account. See, I have 6 accounts of Elite Dangerous. I have 1 main that has a fleet carrier and 4 pythons and 4 cutters, and the materials are about completely full, and we have 10.8 billion as of the recording of this video in that account. About 9 years worth of upkeep on the fleet carrier. Is this menu? And then we have, this is our second alt account, where we just go from scratch from the very beginning to a in-game position. Takes us about a month and a half. Is this Scoop? where we have about 100 million in credits. We have a Python with all of its modules, or most of its modules, upgraded by the engineers, and a good amount of materials. And then we do another from scratch.
Incoming message.
I haven't totally decided. As soon as Odyssey comes out, we might pause the from scratch until we get quite a few videos of Odyssey out, because I think Odyssey is going to be much more popular than Elite Dangerous when it first comes out. So I think we'll focus on Odyssey more, and then either trickle in some Elite Dangerous from scratch or sysmenu, or just do Odyssey. I'm not sure yet. We'll see when Odyssey comes out. And how popular it is. If we just get swamped, just like we did with beta fleet carriers, yeah, we'll do that. Is this Scoop? And when Epic Games gave away copies of Elite Dangerous, we were pretty busy. Our videos. We have over 40,000 views to our 1,500 videos. Of course, it's not nearly enough, but if you had told me I would have had 40,000 views and 220 plus subscribers, I would have thought that was pretty good, but we have to have 1,000 before we get any help from YouTube. 1,000 subscribers.
Incoming message.
So, unfortunately, it's not nearly enough. So, it's free, and we need more of your help. And those that subscribe to my channel, if it's public where I can see it, I turn around and subscribe to yours. Because I know how important it is to have subscribers, so I like to return the favor. Sysmenu. Scoop. This will be our last round before we go back out and collect raw materials.
Incoming message.
I appreciate all of our subscribers. And those that view our videos. Okay, we're just going to run out to the crater now, and we'll, on the next video, we'll collect some more raw materials before we go to Jameson. Is this down? Is this alternate? Is this landing?
Landing gear retracted.
It goes faster if we take up the landing gear. As soon as we land, in this video, we'll start up a raw material video. Is this landing? Even though there's no atmosphere, it will slow down when the landing gear shows up. So, is this alternate? Well, I appreciate you coming along. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. That'll really help us out with YouTube. YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers. We have only 220 after 1,500 videos in a year. So we need more of your help. YouTube allows you, the viewer, to subscribe to 2,000 channels for free. So we just need one of those free ones. Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG. Where you can watch those 1,500 videos. And in the description underneath the video, you'll see ways to donate, join our Patreon, find the fleet carrier, and add tritium to its fuel tank. So all of those ways would really help our channel. So if you could help us out, we'd really appreciate it. So until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.